Hello and welcome to the pickleball courts here at Club Center. Pickleball is one of our racket sports that can be played by all ages and levels. If you want to play with friends and family, you can book a court on the Club Center app, and then you can go to sports booking where you can lend a paddle and buy a ball. We also have introduction classes if you want to learn a bit more about the sport, and this can also be booked on the app. Let's get into the rules. Pickleball can be played 1 versus 1, which is singles, but it's mostly played 2 versus 2, which is doubles. Either way, the court remains the same. The teams will be on opposite sides of the net and use a paddle to hit the ball back and forth over the net. Each team has one bounce before they have to return the ball. This is called a ground stroke. However, you can also hit the ball in the air, which is called a volley. If failing to do so, the opponent scores a point. Points can only be scored by the serving team. You normally play to 11 points, but you need to win with 2 points, meaning that if it's 10-10, you play to 12. And you play best of 3 sets. The server's arm must go in an upward arc, and the contact point is below the waist. Both feet must be behind the line and cannot touch the line or the court until the ball has been struck. Like other racket sports, the serve has to be hit cross-court and land inside of the service box on the other side of the net. Only one serve is allowed unless it hits the net and lands inside of the service box. Both players on the serving team have the opportunity to score a point until they make a fault. The only exception is the first service sequence in the game. The first serve is always performed from the right side of the court. If the point is won, the next serve will be from the left side. The server continues back and forth until they make a fault and the first server loses the point. Then the serve goes to the partner and they start serving from the same side they just lost a point from. The second server continues until another fault has been made and they lose the point. Once the serve goes to the opposing team, they both have an opportunity to score points until they have made 2 faults. In singles, when the score is equal, meaning 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, they serve from the right side. When the score is odd, meaning 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, they serve from the left side. In the beginning of each game or set, only one player has the opportunity to score points for the serving team. If they make a fault, the serve goes to the opposing team. When the ball is served, the receivers must let the ball bounce once before hitting it back, and then the serving team must let it bounce once before they hit it back. After the ball has bounced once on each side of the net, the players can either take it in the air as a volley or they can let it bounce once more. This rule eliminates the serve and volley advantage and extends the rallies. The non-volley zone, also known as the kitchen, is the area by the net on both sides. It is not allowed to be in the kitchen if you hit a volley or after hitting a volley. This is considered a foul. A player can legally be in the kitchen at any time unless they're hitting a volley. A ball that hits the line is considered in. If a serve hits the line to the kitchen, it is considered out. A fault is any action that stops play because of a rule of violation. A fault from the receiving team results in a point for the serving team. A fault from the serving team results in them losing the serve. A fault occurs when a serve does not hit inside of the service box, if the ball lands in the net on a serve, a return, or during a rally, if a ball has not bounced once on each side of the net, if the ball is hit outside of the court, if a volley is hit inside of the kitchen or you step into the kitchen after volleying, if the ball bounces twice before you hit it, if a player's clothing or the paddle hits the net during a rally, or a ball hits a player or their clothing. Now, here are my 3 tips for you to become a better pickleball player. Keep the ball low. When keeping the ball low over the net, you're making it difficult for your opponents to return the ball and you're forcing them to bend down. Use the kitchen. The area close to the net is a key part of the game. Use this space to hit soft shots, forcing your opponents to move quickly. Control the center of the court. By standing closer to the center of the court, you can reach shots from all angles and control the game. That's it. Now you're ready to play. I'll see you here at the pickleball courts at Club Center.
Would you like to enjoy more content from Club Center? Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and connect with us on social media.